And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here for a little brouhaha in the cafeteria. Special event organized for a very good cause, the MDJ. Adam B here for commentary this afternoon as we're kicking things off with Heavy Rocks taking on Sally. Heavy Rocks accompanied by Sweet Cherrie. Sally's going to have to keep her eye out for any possible interference from Sweet Cherrie, but already has a tough Heavy Rocks to contend with inside the ring. Sally powers back Rocks. Heavy Rocks going to Sweet Cherrie early on in this matchup. Sweet Cherrie, a ton of experience, and, can definitely help a lot of wrestlers do the right and the wrong, as we're seeing. Heavy Rocks sporting her Riddler-inspired gear. Riddle me this. Do you think you'll be able to take Sally down? You won't be able to, because Sally showing Heavy Rocks early on why she is just such a long-standing staple of wrestling in Quebec. But fans, how about what we just saw in the early goings of this show? Martin, the organizer of this event, attacked by the champion, Rogan. The challenger for this afternoon's event, Leon Saver, coming out to help Martin, but Martin blindsided by the champion as Sally just walking right over Heavy Rocks. Sally charges in. Jumps on Heavy Rocks, whips her over. Covers, only gets two. Heavy Rocks goes to the outside, is met by Sweet Cherrie. Crowd solidly behind Sally as she goes to the outside, right behind Sweet Cherrie. Rocks using distraction to put some distance between herself and Sally. Oh, and Sally. Nope, not going to work, Rocks. Grabs a hold of the hair. Oh, no, there's a cheap shot. Sally goes right back to Heavy Rocks, but Rocks pulls down Sally. Rocks looking to capitalize, covers, can't get much out of it. Sweet Cherrie realizing it's not going to be that soon that you put away this matchup against a very tough, very scary Sally. Not used to seeing this from either Sweet Cherrie or Heavy Rocks, but Sweet Cherrie pulling on the wrists, choking Sally over the middle rope. Heavy Rocks has the referee well distracted. Sweet Cherrie lets go. The cross body to the back from Rocks. Covers, hooks the leg. Only gets two. Cherrie and Rocks not believing that Sally is still in this matchup, and I've seen Sally come back from a ton more punishment than that. Rocks gonna lick the hand and chop Sally in the chest, vibrating through the venue. Sally able to move out of the way. Rocks tried to stop herself, but Sally moved out of the way and capitalized with a big chop of her own. Sally, almost made Rocks think about it, then delivered the hard chop. Sally grabs a hold of Rocks. Rocks takes Sally back into the corner, but took a shortcut. Charges in, collides with Sally. Rocks following up, just all over Sally from so many directions. Rocks was jumping up. Sally shoved her off, and Sally charges in. Rocks moves out of the way. This time, Rocks gets the bulldog. Covers, hooks the leg, only gets 2. Sweet Cherrie yelling instructions. Oh, wait, what the hell? What the hell? No. This is not the way this goes down, Sweet Cherrie. If anybody should know better, it should definitely be someone the likes of Sweet Cherrie. This is not a, wow. It is a bit of a handicap for Sally, but an official handicap matchup. Kick to the back from Rocks. Applies the body scissors. Squeezing away at Sally. Sally trying to break it. Rocks now with the body scissors adds in her rear naked choke. Has it locked on. Trying to choke it. Now lost it. Sally very underestimated her power, her strength game. But now gets up. Flips her over. Lifts her up and the release German. Rocks tried the submission attempt, but didn't pay off. But Sally able to use a burst of energy to put down Heavy Rocks, but also down on the canvas as well. Referee at the count. Sally up to her feet first. Sweet Cherrie trying to rally on Heavy Rocks. Heavy Rocks advances, gets shoved down by Sally, and again, leaving herself wide open. Sally goes behind, takes Heavy Rocks over. Rocks on her knees. Sally connects. Sally covers. Only gets 2. Sally feeling it. Sally hooks Rocks. Rocks trying to fight her off. Drives her into the knees. Covers. Only gets a 2 count. Heavy Rocks just frustrated with the count of the referee, but these are very fair counts. Likes to use the V trigger from this position. Sally had it scouted, moved out of the way, takes Rocks over. Rocks connects. Lifts her up onto the shoulders. Rocks hoisted up, driven over the knees of Sally. Sally takes a moment, covers Heavy. Oh, Heavy Rocks saved by the pull out of the referee from Sweet Cherrie. Referee should do the right thing and eject Sweet Cherrie from ringside. Looks like Sally might be doing that for him. But taking her attention away from Heavy Rocks. Rocks takes Sally over with the pinfall. Only good for 2. Sally has Rocks on her shoulders. Rocks trying to take her over again. No, Sally able to maintain, switches, plants her. Size, seal, and delivered for Sally. Very competitive victory over Heavy Rocks, who could not get the victory even with the interjection of Sweet Cherrie. And Cherrie entering the ring. Cherrie rolling. Oh. Your winner of this matchup, Sally.